Whenever in physics we will follow two approaches to solve problems. One will be the force, the other is the energy approach. So in the force, we call it a vector approach, because in force we need direction, okay? We need direction. And the energy approach is a scalar approach. It doesn't require direction. We only look at especially the uh, gravitational potential and kinetic, because those are what we call as conservative, because energy is conserved there. So we only look at the start point and the end point. So there's a difference in these two approaches. Here you have to know the whole everything, where it's going, how it's going, because it would be changing direction, like it's changing direction here. It went up, came down, and there you just look at the starting point and the ending point. So if somebody is thrown a velocity with ke with mv square, it will go up and convert into potential energy. Then it will come back and convert into kinetic energy. So naturally, whatever kinetic energy was thrown up will come. It will come back with the same kinetic energy. So, because the energy is conserved. All right, it's converting, just converting from one form of the kinetic energy to another form, potential energy, and then comes back to kinetic. So half mv square is equal to half mv square, assuming there is no air resistance. This is all assuming no air resistance, because if air resistance is there, then the energy would have lost as heat. Lost as because friction, that's like friction. What happens is the energy is being, when it's going up, the ball is hitting the air molecules. The air molecules are getting energy. So where does this energy come from? Must be coming from the kinetic energy of the ball. So, and when the ball returns, it has imparted to so many molecules energy. So it has lost some energy. So it won't be the same. But if we generally we ignore air resistance because negligible. So in that case, the velocity with which it is thrown comes back with us. So the one thing is very clear. When I asked you that will the velocity be remain same? Yes, it will remain same. That's why the book is this, here he says 30 meter per second, and here also he says 30 meters. Now, the other thing is, I asked you, will the time remain same? Yes, the time also remains same. You see, if you notice, it goes from here 0 second and reaches on top at 3 seconds. And then when it comes back, it is 6 seconds. So 3 seconds up, 3 seconds down, equal. So the time is also equal. Now, how do you justify this? You do it by two ways. I told you, the force way and the energy way. Energy, I just now told you that velocity is same. Now I go to the force way. When you talk about the force, we talk about ma. Force is equal to ma. But what is a? A becomes acceleration, and that is kinematics. S is equal to ut plus half at square. All these equations of motion. How are they same? Acceleration is the rate of change of velocity. Okay. So v square minus u square is equal to as, and v is equal to u plus at. Right. Now what happened was, I I just now told you that the velocity is same. Right. So when I threw the ball here, v was up, and it was, let's say, 30 meter per second. So let this be take the up direction as positive. It could be you can take the up direction negative also, but whatever. If you take the plus direction as positive, g, a is g. The acceleration due to gravity is g, because this is this is minus 9.8, whatever, minus 10 I will take. And so the time comes out to be 3 seconds. You see, v is equal to u plus at minus plus 30 is equal to minus 10. 0, 0, because you threw at, oh, sorry, I did the opposite. V is 0 if it goes right to the top, because it stopped here, right? It stopped there. This is V, U is 30. So V is equal to U plus 80. 0 is equal to minus plus 30, because I've taken, and minus 10t. So this minus 30 comes here, minus 10t, t is 3 seconds. That's why 3 seconds. So now I see the opposite. It has become 0. No, no, I'm just going to the math by the mathematics. V is equal to u plus 80. You know this equation? No? You know this equation or not? V is equal to u plus 80. Hmm?